今日有幸为您播出其中一场有深刻见解的开示。师徒之间节目，对苦难逆境心怀感恩。4集之2，2022年4月7日，以英语开始于法国。
Before, my father also suffered a lot. He was very sick and I had to nurse him. Don't think my father is an angel, but I don't want to tell you. But nevertheless, when he was sick, he was helpless in the hospital many weeks or more months or so many months, and I was with him every day. I supposed to take exam, but I left it. I went to the hospital, stay with him all day, all night. He was in intensive care. I don't know if I told you this already. No? There was a bad side and good side of this story. You want to hear? Or it's too sad already? It's not too sad already? But there's also some happy stuff in there. Okay? Huh?
Some wisdom.
No, not wisdom. I just tell you a story that happened to me. Maybe you find some comfort because my father also suffered, not just yours or not just her. Understand? Maybe you feel like we have something in common. My father was... anybody need some more precious substance? You had enough? Okay, if you don't have enough, just tell. Okay, my father was very sick, very ill. I was about, 15, 16. And my mother, of course, has to work to take care of all of us while father is sick. And it's an examination time to go to a new class, yeah? The end of the year, the major exam, not just a monthly exam. But I forsaked it and I went to the hospital, stay with him all day, all night. I mean, really all day, all night. I sleep on the floor of the hospital because, of course, normally they don't allow any relatives to stay there all day, all night like that. But I was clever, you see. I say, my father is so sick like that. He could not even go to bathroom and he keep bleeding like that. And you are only one here at night, and daytime, and not too many either. I can be your assistant. I do anything you want, and you can take a little rest sometimes. Just tell me what to do. I just stay, I don't bother you. And I could also sleep outside on the veranda. She said, no, too much mosquito. Okay, never mind. I see if you work well, I let you stay. And I did work well. I even do all the things for her, Injection, patient, here, there, IV, change all night because I know which one, what time. And she loves me. All of them love me. And I could stay day and night like one of the staff. And I was only 15 or something like that, 15, 16. High school, junior. Okay. And I had to clean the floor all the time. Whenever dirty, clean immediately. I have to wash all the bedpans, because there's intensive care. They can't move, or they're not allowed to move because they're not stable or very sick people. So I clean empty all the time, clean everything, sparkling. And at night I take guard, Daytime I clean and nighttime I clean, and I do all the guarding. I don't remember how I did that, but I really did all that because the IV has to change. Have to watch, and some patient emergency, you have to do something, or you have to sometime help them to get up and do massage or something, make them feel better, or wash their body, because they can't wash themselves. I did all that. Oh, I never learned it, but I did so well, so they love me, they let me stay, no question at all. And then my father got better and better and better. I even pray for him, go on eating very little, just pure veggie to pray for him. And he feels sorry for me. Normally, he's very strict and scolding me a lot. He's not angel. But I love him because I understand him. I understand the father's responsibility and position. When he scolds me, I feel his love. I feel like he worried for me. That's why he scolds, It's like when I hurt myself or something, and he was, instead of saying, are you okay, honey? He's scolding me. Why are you so stupid? Why are this and that, Or if anybody in the school beat me up, he also scold me. Why don't you defend for yourself? Why you but I feel like he worries about me. I don't feel like he's angry with me, even though he scold me very loud, but I feel he's worrying. I feel he loves me. That's why he scold me. You understand me? It happened a lot. And also whenever I bring home every month from the first to the second place certificate, I'm first on the class. Now and then I'm on the third. When I'm the first, then he don't say nothing. When I'm the second, he already don't look very pleased. But often I'm just first or most of the time. Sometimes I go to second. You know what I mean? Top 5, top 10? Yeah. I'm on the top first, first of the class, most of the time. But now and then I sink to second. And then he don't look. But when I'm first, he never praise me. When I'm second, he don't look very pleased. When I'm third, he say, why? Then he noticed that I'm on the third. When I'm a first, he never say nothing, so I never know if it's good or not good. So as usual, I just say I'm first, okay, that's it. And then I go and do other things, and he don't say nothing. He don't say, oh, good job, or good, I'm proud, never. But when I'm on third place, then he begin, why? Why are you on a third place this time? Why is that? So I have to tell him, Father, in my class there are 50 plus people. You have to give them some chance, 50 first people, how come I'm the one who always has to be the first? So that's what I told him. But he scolded me. You never learn, that's why. I never saw you doing any homework at home. You never get the book and learn anything like the neighbor. They are reading very loud, trying to learn by heart. You never do that. I said, but I remember it already. I didn't have to learn, that's why. He said, how can I believe you? I said, well, but I'm always the first. That's why you have to believe me. Understand? When I was very smart when I was a kid, I remember things very quickly. The teacher write it down, and then as soon as he erased it, I already remember it. So I didn't have to learn. So my father always scolded me for being lazy. But what can I do? I cannot keep learning again and again and again the thing I already know, like the 5 names, you already know, and I tell you, learn it again, man, why didn't you learn? You capish? Yeah? All right. Now, I don't know why I tell you all this. Okay, now, that's a bad side, huh? I'm telling you, they're parents. And he accused me for fooling around with a boy in the neighborhood. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. And I could not tell him anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't even love that guy. I told you this story or not? No. Oh, God. I think I did. No, okay, never mind. There's a neighbor. There's a boy. He's a kind of fancy me, huh? He loves me somehow. So, but sometimes he wait for me in the school, and if I don't have a bus to home or something, he give me a ride home. That's all. He has a motorcycle. At that time, I didn't have. I felt nothing for the boy. Nothing at all. I feel nothing for anybody at that time. Anytime. I don't feel anything, really. I was really innocent. But he accused me, and he asked me whether I'm pregnant already. I was so ashamed, so speechless, So that's the kind, okay? So your mother is not the only one. And my mother, okay? One time, I go home. There was a classmate in my class at that time. He from poor family, I think. I don't really know his family very well, but I see his clothes are not very well. Yeah, and he don't even have ink. We when I was younger, we dip in the ink and write it in Vietnam. He have to keep dipping in from his neighborings, and some don't let him even, you know. So I felt so sorry for him, and he's one of the first top 10. Very intelligent, understand? I don't fancy him nothing, please, And I go home, tell my mother, Mom, maybe we can help him, you know. And then my mother accused me again. As 9 years or 8 years of age, they think I'm doing something with the boy. Yes. Mother and father, both of them, don't understand me, how anybody else does. I'm just feeling sorry for him. Understand? Because he's so poor, but he's so smart. If we should help him even to buy him an ink. What is? I'm just telling her the stories, and maybe I should buy him, or you help. Give me some money, buy him ink or something. And then she began to say that. And she say, not nice thing, not just normal thing, but really like I'm already have it going on. 8 years old. I don't know. And then one time, they say all kind of things. Some parents, they're angry with each other, and then they tell us all kind of things. And they say things to us that they don't really mean, yeah? And one time, I was younger than that, and she lost some money. I don't know how she lost it. So big, like $50. That's very big for that time. And because I don't know, I came out and greet her when she came home, and she thought I steal it from her. And she was telling all kind of terrible things. I said, no, I didn't. But, and then I was crying, and then my father helped her, saying, she's just trying to cover it up by being loudmouth, me. Like to beat your drum to cover something. I was so hurt. What can I do? I was a kid, 7 or 8 or something only. I couldn't win them. Both of them talk against me. But I knew I didn't do it. And then the servant also helped them both. Say, I saw she has some money. He saw I have some money in my drawer. But that's a different money, It's not from her. I did not steal it. 3 of them against me. I just lay on the floor, hugging myself and cry. What can I do? And another time. You want to hear? Yes. Let's go back to my father, He got better, But during these months that he stays in the hospital, there is another patient also intensive care, stay in the same ward, and I also took care of him every day. Similar age to my father. And his son came to see him almost every day. And then, don't know why, he fancied me or something, he invited me out to eat or take a coffee outside. And they are from a wealthy family. But he committed suicide, but he didn't die. But later he did. So because of that, I don't know, he seemed to had no one, because he has problem also with mother or something. So he probably had no one else to like lean on to. So he seemed to also love me or need me, similar things. We were 2 kids, yeah? I am older than him 1 year. And I feel like ashamed if I even tell him I love him or anything like that. It is a taboo because I'm older than him 1 year. Imagine. At 15 or 16, I'm still that stupid. So he professed his love to me. He's a sweet talk boy, and he is the Central Vietnamese boy. Very handsome. Talks so sweet and loving, and the accent so beautiful. I love the Central accent. And he talked like poetry, like music, lovely. So I don't dare love him back, of course. One hand, my father is still sick, Second, I am 1 year older, how I dare, like seducing a kid, I feel that way. But he was the one who seduced me. He's the one who observing me, and then because I took care of his father, and I didn't know he was observing. And later he come to thank me, and then, by the way, he invited me for coffee, and then he say how beautiful I am and how he likes me and blah, 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 blah. You know, teenage love, yeah? And I really liked him also. Yes, but I'm 1 year older, and that's a taboo. Can you imagine your master? At 15 or 16 already, when all the girls already know how to hold hand and talk, I can't. I keep refusing him all the time. Later, when he get older, and he went into the army, and I left already somewhere, and he came visit my house even. How did he know where I live? I don't know. I never told him. So I wrote the poem for him. Afterward, after I went back to my school, my father got better. So I wrote that poem, the Wild Angel. There's a song in Vietnamese, translated into, you don't have it, huh? No, you don't have this Wild Angel song? At least it's in Vietnamese, but there's translation into English. So that was for him. Yeah, I don't even hold hand. Yes. He invited, yes. And I sit, far away, yes. And we can talk, and I just listen, because he told me his story, how he suffered and what his father tell him, He loves his father so much, the way he talk about his father. Oh, I feel heartbroken, for him now that his father is dying like this. Later he died. They couldn't save him. He was alive while I was there, but later he died. And he was crying, crying so much. And because of that, I also love him. You understand? Maybe of that too. But just because I'm 1 year older, I don't dare say anything. I don't do anything. Yeah, you think your master is tough, and no, I'm very shy. Always shy. Mostly it's boy who chase me. I don't dare chase anybody. Okay, anyway, that's the thing. Yes. When I was young, I was chased all the time. Now I'm old, I chase everybody. Oh, come here to your mama. Quickly do meditation. Come here and be good. Okay, that's the good side of that story. Good, but not too good. No, because I was too shy. And it's good also. Otherwise, imagine if I profess my love to him also the way he does to me. Then what? Probably I was married to him, and then he probably went to the war, and then probably died or broken legs or something. And then what do I do? And then I got stuck with him. I have a lot of children. Then I won't be here. So everything has good points, and bad points. Got it? Yeah? Okay. Now applause. Yeah. You think I need that, don't you? Very much. I'm needy. Just to puncture the story, to finish it up. Okay, that's why you sometimes look so sad, huh? No, not now, but before. When I first met you in Paris Center, you look, like tough. Like enduring something. Yes. You see, that is the thing. Sometimes we see a person and she looks or he looks so unfriendly, not because she or he is unfriendly, but maybe he or she is suffering something. And she cannot keep telling everybody because she don't think you will listen or you will understand or you will have sympathy anyway. Understand? Because mostly if you don't suffer yourself, you don't have sympathy. Many people like that, I don't mean you, but I mean, it's possible that you have no sympathy. So they still don't want to tell. Understand? And they look like very burdened, very hard. But it's not because they're unfriendly. Okay? So sometimes don't judge people by appearance. Yes. Underneath, sometimes a tough face is big heart or loving heart, despite the suffering. Okay, guys?